All right. Sorry about that little delay. Like I mentioned, Zoom and Facebook decided to change up how you do the little stream, and it's not really allowing me to do it. So, anyways, all good, no big deal. Thank you everyone for being on. Morgan, thanks for the awesome questions at the end of that welcome call. That was great. I know a lot of people have those questions,
Yeah.
so I appreciate that. And all right, guys. So tonight I have a very special guest who's going to help with social media, because social media can be something that can greatly benefit your business. And I'm going to introduce Ellen in just a little bit. And before that, I wanted to just touch on the fact that there is just a few little announcements. The Mother's Day bundle that went live yesterday, where you get, I don't know if you guys saw the graphic that I posted, but it's a pretty awesome deal for a lot of things to pamper all the moms out there. So if you're looking for something, I know my moms have made my life a heck of a lot easier. So I got a few of those, and they are while supplies last. They have like some special face roller in there. So once all those things are gone, they stop selling them. So if it's something you're thinking about, or you know somebody who may want that, definitely check it out. They're only while supplies last. And a lot of times these things don't really, last too long. So, and then on top of that, one of my favorite things of the week is on the Monday microphone that gets posted in the group is seeing everyone shouting out their wins. It's something you should do, because this is a business where sometimes you have a lot of moments where a lot of people are saying no to you, and you should celebrate those little victories. Those are things you should be pumped about. You get a new sale, you get your best month ever, you got a new business partner, maybe you just listen to your first personal development podcast, or whatever it is, things you should be excited about. So there's just some people that I saw on here that I was really excited for, like Christina McDonald. I don't know if you're on here, but she's already passed last month's sales by the 18th of the month. Last month she had about $2,200 in personal sales, and she's already passed that by the 18th of this month. So congrats to you, Christina. It's just moving the needle each and every month. And I was really, proud of you for shouting yourself out. I'm also proud of you for just growing your business like that. So good job for that. Carissa Mary, who basically now is really diving in. She just started, and she scheduled her first meeting and started filling out her core workbook. So that's an awesome thing. This is something, you're just diving into your business. You're filling out the workbook. You're doing the right things when you started. So it's just awesome to see people really just jumping in right away. Bernadette Wassman, making her first introductory post. I know Christian, I mentioned him on the welcome call, where he put up his first post and had like 55 people, commenting on it, just from that one curiosity post. That's how powerful that social media can be, because now he has all these people coming to him. So just was proud of him for doing that. And just seeing a lot of people getting out of their comfort zone and really trying to do the extra little things to build their business. It's just awesome. It's just fun. It's just fun to see. It's awesome to hear. So without further ado, I want to introduce Ellen Carter, who I actually posted her little reel in the Facebook group. Guys, that thing went viral. Like, it was over 400,000 views. So my wife and I did a reel, which is like a little short video that you could do on Instagram. It's kind of fun. You can put music to it. You can do different things. It's really good for the algorithms. And we were like freaking out. We were like, oh my God, there's 500. It had 500 views, right? Like, we were like all excited. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, Ellen, I know she had one. I went and looked. I was like, 400,000? I was like, we just started laughing. We were like, that's just amazing. But social media is something that maybe if you're not comfortable with, this is an area that you attack. This is an area that you get better. This is an area that you grow out of your comfort zone, do something different, whether it's utilizing stories, posting on social media at all, using Instagram, using Reels. But there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Attraction marketing is where it's at. You want people to come to you. Like Christian's post that I mentioned, his very first post, curiosity post, he's excited doing something new. Guess what? He had over 50 people commenting, people reaching out to him, starting his business off on the right foot, as opposed to, hey, I joined Green Compass. Here's a Mother's Day bundle. It's this price. They're going to love it. All of a sudden it turns into like this sales pitch, and you want people to come to you. Attraction marketing is where it's at. Social media is something that can explode your business. Ellen, who has reached the director level within 2 months of her business, has primarily grown her business utilizing social media. And there's a right way and a wrong way. So Ellen, thank you so much for being on here. I know you're going to give some amazing tips on helping people with social media, because for so many of us, it's not something we're comfortable with, and we need help. And I'm going to be taking notes myself. So Ellen, please take it away.
Oh, thank you, Devin. I just want to say I'm very humbled and I'm very excited to be here with you guys. So thanks for having me. This is going to be awesome. I've got some notes. So Devin asked me today if I would come on here and train. So I've been writing my notes all day as things pop into my mind about tips for you all. But I just came up with my top 5 social media tips for attraction marketing, because like Devin said, it has been such a key factor in my growth. I'll tell you guys, I did some reach outs when I first started this business, because obviously I was so excited about this. This is amazing. But a lot of my team and a lot of my customers have reached out to me from my social media. So it's been really awesome. I want to share with you guys some of my top takeaways for that. First things first, I have 2 personal rules that I always implement with my social media, and you guys can do the same with yours. But rule number 1, progress over perfection. Just show up. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. And then rule number 2, have fun. Have fun with it. Social media is not meant to be a place where there's so much pressure and you have to be perfect. And I know in today's world, sometimes that's hard because all the filters that we see out there and all of the, different things that people have come up with. But honestly, just be you and have fun. So those are my top 2 personal rules that I go by every time I show up on social media. All right. So top 5 things for tips. Number 1. Oh, also, I want to say consistency is key. That's another thing. All right. Number 1, you want to act like you're talking to your best friend on social media. Be authentic, because what happens when you talk to your best friend? You're relatable, you're real, you're you, right? Act like you're there having a personal conversation with your best friend. People follow you for you. So you want to be as personable as possible. Establish that know, like, and trust factor. That's everything in people feeling comfortable in reaching out to you, establishing a relationship with you, potentially being your customer or your business partner. So that's first things first. Talk to your best friend on social media. Try to talk to one person. Don't talk to a full audience. Don't say you guys or y'all, especially in your stories. If you start talking, talk to one person. Say you, hey, this could really benefit you, because one person in their mind, the people that are watching your stories, they're the only one watching your story at that time. They are not a part of a bigger audience. It's just them and it's just you. So talk directly to them. All right. Number 2, add value. Okay. Everyone is always tuned in. I love to tell people this. Everyone is always tuned in to the radio station WIIFM. What's in it for me? Everyone always wants to know, what's in it for me? What am I going to get out of this? Right? They're not thinking about you. If you're the worst critic of yourself, I'm sure we all are. We're our worst critics. And that comes with my rule of progress over perfection. Just show up, just be you, just do it, because I guarantee you, nobody cares. Everyone's always wondering, hey, what's in it for me? What am I going to get out of this? Okay. So if you're always talking about me this or I that, people get bored and they're going to keep going. They're going to keep scrolling. They're going to keep passing by those stories. You want to tell them what's in it for them. Make it about them. How can they benefit from what you have to offer or share with them. So that's where the value comes in. Yeah, Devin, make it about them. So think about how other people can benefit from what you have to offer, what you have to share. Think about the different facets of your life. What can you share from those areas? So for me personally, I'm pregnant. I'm 31 weeks pregnant. That's probably why you hear me heavy breathing on here. I can't breathe anymore. This baby's taking up all the space. I would show you, but my camera's too high. But my pregnancy journey, a lot of people can relate to that. And so that's something that I really focus on in adding value, things that I find that have helped me along my journey, foods that I eat that might be healthy for me and baby. I'm also a fitness instructor at a local gym. So I'll share some tips about fitness. I am a nutritionist by trade. I'll share some things about diet and exercise, things that are going to add value for other people, because they're always wondering what's in it for them. So find your different facets of life and what you have to offer, and put that in your stories, put that in your feed. People will genuinely have interest in that, and they'll come to you for more, or you'll find people asking you random questions in your DMs and your messages, like, hey, that was super helpful. Thank you so much for that tip or whatever. And they'll start conversation with you. And it's absolutely fantastic because they feel comfortable because you're offering something for them. Let's see. You want to, within that value add, you want to sprinkle in Green Compass. So we don't want to spam the internet with all the product pictures, all of the information about Green Compass right off the bat. We want to keep people curious, and I'll talk a little bit more about that too. But we want to just sprinkle little ideas in here and there to keep people interested, but also to keep the value at the forefront of what you have to offer. Now, we have a very unique advantage in this industry and with this company, and that is we're a brand new industry and we're a brand new company. So what's key here is education. Education is everything. So, in a lot of other industries, for instance, me personally, I was in the skincare industry for 3.5 years with another company. People already know about skincare. A lot of people think they know about skincare, right? So typically, you're just told to put your product out there and offer the solution of what you have to offer, right? Of your product. How can your product help people? But in reality, a lot of people don't know about CBD or how it can really benefit them, or how Green Compass is leading the industry and how we're different. We have such an advantage of education there. So that is also going to be an amazing value add for you, but you don't want to overwhelm people with your business, with your products, everything like that. So be careful, but sprinkle it in. Be consistent with that sprinkling as well. Find a small detail. So if you're wanting to share about products or the business or one facet of Green Compass, find one small detail and focus in on that and educate people on that one detail. Like, what is a terpene? Tell your audience about it, because that will add value, as well as maybe sell somebody on the idea of using that product or how it could benefit them. So that's what you want to do there. Let's see. An example that I had was maybe you can say something like maybe once or twice a week, doing like a fun fact Tuesday. And you say something like, did you know that there are more receptors for CBD in our bodies than any other receptor? And then give them a fun fact about CBD or how our body absorbs it, or what different receptors we have, or about cannabinoids, whatever you want to do. That's just an example. And I'm still learning about this as well. But offer a fun fact, offer something that they can grasp. Maybe another example. Did you know that Green Compass offers a COA on every single tincture bottle that we have? Fun fact, blah, 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 whatever you want to say in regards to that. And I recently did a reel. It's not as popular as my first one with 400,000 views. Y'all, I can't even believe that. I was laughing so hard whenever I saw that because it just blows me away. I never thought like small town Ellen from Hendersonville, North Carolina would have 400,000 views on a reel on social media. Like, what? But be relatable to people. That's what they want to see. I recently used Reels, and this is where you can have fun with social media, is start looking at Reels, but I used it for education. And I just said, when someone tells you they purchased their CBD, or when someone tells you CBD doesn't work for them, but you find out they purchased it from a gas station or Amazon, something simple like that, and put it in a reel. And then people are subliminally educated, but they can also relate because maybe they've tried CBD before and it didn't work for them. But then it gets them thinking in the back of their mind, oh, where did I even buy it? Was my source a quality source? So that's just a fun, creative way to educate people a little bit. Moving on. Number 3, excitement is everything. Excitement is everything. I heard this in a training one time, be an enthusiologist. Be excited. How many of y'all are coming to the retreat in May? I am. I'm in Asheville. So I'm really close. Yeah, Devin's got both hands up. I'm so excited. Jim Larson is going to be one of our speakers there. I'm so excited to listen to him speak, but he is someone who is so big on the idea of excitement because it attracts people to you. The more excited you are, the more enthused you are about your product, your service, whatever it is, you will have people coming to you. That's attraction marketing at its finest, is how you show up. So an example, if I'm on my stories talking, I could say, hey, this Mother's Day bundle is the perfect gift for the mama in your life. Or I could show up and be like, this Mother's Day bundle is the perfect gift for the mama in your life. And I know this will benefit her because blah, blah, blah. Or, tell them what's in it for you. But can you hear the differences there? Or maybe another example, I just partnered with a company doing everything right in an exploding industry. Or, y'all, I just partnered with a company doing everything right in an exploding industry. People are like, dang, I want to know more about that. Right? It's all in the way that you present. It's all in your attitude. Show up with that enthusiasm. Show up like you have the greatest thing in the world to offer. And I guarantee you, someone is going to be interested. So this is how also you can turn people's wants into needs because of the energy that you portray and that you show up with. All right, number 4, market what you want to attract. I recently just watched an awesome training on Instagram. So if y'all are on Instagram, go follow No Shame Sales Game. All one word on Instagram. That's the handle, No Shame Sales Game. They have some inspirational quotes that I love to share on my stories. Thank you, Devin, for sharing that. But she is doing she did a quick business training, and it is recorded on her IGTV section. So go over to the IGTV and you'll see it called Quick Business Training. She says a lot of amazing things on attraction marketing and kind of how to attract your audience and just a lot of other amazing tips. So highly recommend that. But basically, what she was saying is, if you want customers, market the products, and how CBD can benefit and be a solution to people if you're wanting to do the products. However, in this, like I said before, we do not, I repeat, we do not want to spam the internet with product pictures and links, okay? People follow you because they want to see you. They want to see your face. They want to see your life. So how can you show up, talk about a product, but incorporate your face and your life? So I have an example. So with this Mother's Day bundle coming up, this is a hot topic. So maybe this will help you guys out a little bit and envision kind of a way that you can use this. But instead of posting a picture of the actual product bundle and what you're getting in the bundle, you post a picture of you and your mom, or a picture of your mom, or a picture of your family with your mom, or a mama in your life, you know, that you love and care for, and say something like, something relatable. I love my sweet mama and can't wait to spoil her this Mother's Day with some of the best CBD products on the market. Think all things relaxation and pampering, maybe with a wink face. If you're looking for the perfect gift, shoot me a message. I'd love to help. So you have what you're doing that's relatable to your audience, like, hey, I love my mom. I want to pamper her for Mother's Day. Other people are thinking like, yeah, I want to pamper my mom for Mother's Day, right? I want to pamper my wife because she takes such good care of the kiddos. I want to pamper the grandma, you know, whatever it is, they can relate. Second thing, you're giving them a hint as to what you're doing for her. You're saying, think all things relaxation and pampering. So they're getting a hint kind of as to what you're doing for her. And you're saying with the best quality CBD products on the market. So they're understanding that you're using CBD, but how are you doing it? What products are you using? You know, they're going to have all these questions, but you want to keep them curious, keep them coming back to you to ask those questions. So then you have your call to action. If you're looking for a perfect gift, shoot me a message. I'd love to help you. You're inviting them to come to you after being relatable. So hopefully that helps y'all. Another part of the training that I was watching on No Shame Sales Game, in her training, she was saying, if you want business partners, market the business. So it's that simple. If you want customers, you're going to market the products. If you want business partners, you're obviously going to market the business. So if you want both, you got to do a little bit of both, right? So with marketing this business, we truly have a unique opportunity. And I know sometimes when you're thinking about, okay, I'm going to market the business, how do I even do that? You know, where do I even start? And that can be hard sometimes. I get it. But we truly have a unique opportunity here. We're in a brand new industry with a ground level company, and CBD is really the fastest growing industry, isn't it, Devin? I'm pretty sure it is. One of the fastest growing industries right now. So much enthusiasm, so much greatness to harness there and educate your audience on. It is such a lucrative opportunity. And for me, that's what I've been presenting to my audience. So show them how they can benefit from this business opportunity or being involved with Green Compass. So some examples that I like to do for both customer and business partners to kind of market the business a little bit or market the products. Something I like to do is every time I get a new customer, I'll screenshot the email, you know, that they send you, like, you have a new retail purchase or a new preferred customer, screenshot it and then post it on your story and say something relatable to your audience. Like, hey, this mama was struggling with postpartum anxiety and depression, and she's so excited to try these jellies for the first time. So something like that can be so relatable to your audience, but also showing them also that your business is growing. Your business is growing. Whoa. And something like when you get a new business partner, you can screenshot your new advocate, and say, excited to help Sally pay off her car payment every month, or Sally's goal in partnering in this business is to pay off student loans. Like, make it relatable to people, but also know people's stories, share their testimonials. Facts tell, stories sell, if I'm right there. I almost got it backwards. Facts tell, stories sell. People want to know what it's doing for other people. Obviously, they want to know what it's doing for you. And you're going to show them that through your stories, right? You're going to show them that through your day-to-day, your interactions, what you're doing, how you're adding value to them. But also, they want to see what other people are doing with this. And third-party tools are the best tools. Let's see, I'm going to flip my notes here. So with that, you want to create an element of FOMO, fear of missing out. And this comes with keeping your network curious. So how can you create a picture of something that people don't want to miss out on? So coming back to being an enthusiologist, your excitement is key. So when I present this business on my social media, I always say, I'm in the right industry at the right time in an exploding place. Like, this industry and this company both are exploding. And gosh, it's the truth. But it's all in how you present it and how you say it. So give them FOMO, give them a reason to come back to you and ask those questions. Be like, hey, I want to know more about what you're talking about. It sounds really awesome. And, to give you guys a little perspective, I actually had a call with a potential business partner, someone who messaged me interested in the business, jumped on a call with her. I said, well, hey, what piqued your interest about Green Compass? She goes, honestly, it was your excitement. She said, whenever you posted or whenever you talked about this, your excitement got me excited. And she goes, now I'm pumped. I want to hear more about it. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's go, So it works, y'all. It works. Just show up consistently with that excitement and you will see it pay off. I promise. Number 5, last and final tip is keep your network curious. So this is amazing for the curiosity post that Devin, promotes when starting your business. Don't give away all the details, or don't give away all the juice at once. And that's part of having fun with this. Keep people on their toes. Keep them wanting to know more and learn more. And that comes with giving them the high points and hints enough to create further interest. So something, in that Mother's Day bundle post, that kind of created a little bit of curiosity, didn't it? Because you're not giving away all the details. You're not saying, hey, we've got a bath bomb, we've got a roll-on, we've got, our skincare, we've got all this stuff. It's going to do this, this, and this for you. Come buy it from me. They have all the information right there that they need. Why would they come to you asking questions then? Maybe they'll ask questions like, hey, can you send me your link? Or, hey, how do I purchase this? If they're really, really interested and you sold them on it already. But majority of people still have plenty of other questions and they're probably not totally sold on it yet. But that's where you have the opportunity to bring them into your messages, bring them into your personal messages, because that's where the magic happens. And that's why we want to keep people curious. So give them the high points, create some hinting around it, and then give them a call to action to feel comfortable messaging you. So my curiosity post was my reel that got 400,000 views. And that was the first thing that I ever posted that hinted to people that I was going to do something different. Like, yeah, I was in the industry for 3.5 years. That's all people knew that I was doing. But all I did was give them a hint that I was jumping into something new in an exploding industry with that excitement. And everyone was like, what are you doing? Like, oh my gosh, I want to know. Tons of messages. And obviously a lot of views. And it caused a lot of controversy too, but that's what you want. You want to stir the pot. Stir the pot. That is what keeps people interested, and they want to keep watching because they're like, oh man, what is this person doing? Keep them on the edge of their seats. It's so much fun. The next day after I did that, that reel, after just saying like, hey, I'm jumping into a brand new industry, what is it, plot twist or whatever, everyone's messaging me. And then I barely messaged people back. I didn't tell them exactly what I was doing. I was like, stay tuned, lots of info coming your way, whatever. I posted in my stories the next day and was like, any guesses on what you guys think I'm doing? Here are some hints. And I gave them some hints to the CBD industry or to Green Compass, like working with a farm to table, doing farm to table organic products or whatever it was. But I just gave them hints. And people are still on the edge of their seat. They're like, what is it? What is she doing? And then you can come back to them. And people came into my personal messages, and that's where I had the opportunity to have those conversations with them. So lead them to your messages. The goal is to always have those personable conversations, and that's where the magic happens, because that's where you get to know your audience. That's where you get to ask them those personal questions. So whether they're potential customers, potential business partners, whatever it may be, you have to get to know them to understand their pain points, to understand what they're looking for, to understand how you can offer a solution to whatever it is they may need. Something that really helped me in my business, and this was with my previous company, I've learned along the way, a lot of trial and error, and it's benefited me a lot jumping into this new business with Green Compass. But I had to shift my mindset. So I always looked at, how can I make a sale? How can I get this person to buy from me? Or how can I get this person to become a business partner? When in reality, you should be asking, how can I best serve? Or how can I best help this person? How can I genuinely offer them a solution to their needs? And that changes your mindset to not just make that quick sale, but to get to know the individual and get to know what they're looking for and how you can genuinely help. And I promise you, it will change their responses to you too. They're going to feel that genuine connection, and they're going to be more open with you. So another part of this too is, don't attach yourself to the outcome. Attach yourself to the process. Make it fun, because this is fun. It's so much fun, you guys. I'm having a blast. And it will make all the difference in how you show up and when you show up. If you look at social media as just another task, or if you look at having conversations with people as, just another sale, I promise you it's going to be really hard to show up every single day, or on the days that you need to. If you look at it as, I get to have so much fun today on social media. I get to keep people on their toes. I get to, generate curiosity. And I genuinely get to help people change their lives. That is going to be so valuable for you moving forward in your business. So hopefully that helps. Devin, I saw you putting your points in the chat here, but do y'all have any questions?
Yeah, I put a ton of notes all throughout the chat. That's where I was taking notes. I was taking notes for everyone. I was highlighting everything that you were saying.
Love it.
Ellen, that was amazing. That was an incredible, incredible training. I've seen a lot of trainings, and that was probably one of my favorites. I mean, you do an
Oh.
amazing job with social media, and we can all learn from each other. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been on social media forever. Like, look, what's everyone doing every day? They're staring at their phone. They're watching the world and this life through this lens, through this social media lens. Why not take advantage of that? If you do it the right way, your business will blow up. And network marketing and what we are doing, what we are a part of with Green Compass is so special, that we are a part of something so early. And I heard this from a COO of a different network marketing company, and it just really got me because it really made a lot of sense. Network marketing is the shortcut, guys. This is the only industry where you can literally make 6 or 7 figures within a few years. Like, if I wanted to do that, like to do anesthesia, it took me over a decade to get to that point. If I want to be in the 7-figure bracket, it'd take forever. This is the shortcut. Don't shortcut the shortcut. If you do the right things and you put the effort in, this can be something that truly changes everything for your business. And Ellen's tips were awesome. So thank you, Ellen, so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. It was amazing. And does anyone have any questions for her? Yes, Morgan. Yes.
I do. Sorry, I don't know how to type in, so that's why I keep asking the questions through this way. But I have a couple questions. Okay, so you guys said something about a retreat coming up. Where is that?
It's in North Carolina. It's going to be in Asheville, North Carolina.
Okay.
And it's details.
Okay, well, I'm that's probably not going to happen for me, but is it going to be like Zoomed or like live? Can I watch in on the retreat anyhow?
No, it's just going to be a live. It's just going to be a live event. Now, Green Compass,
Okay.
specifically in the summer, they have what's called a summer summit. That will be a virtual event, and then their big conference next year hopefully will be live. But the retreat won't be broadcast. It's a Team Limitless. It's specific for this team. But Green Compass has a summer summit in the summer. That'll be a virtual one.
Okay, cool. And then the other one was Ellen, how do I find you? Ellen, if I wanted to ask you personal question, like, Ellen, what's your last name, or how do I find you?
My last name is Carter. If you want to come on over on social media, I'd be happy to have you. My Instagram is Ellen Stallings Carter.
ELLEN.
Mm-hmm.
Ellen
Carter.
Can you spell that for me?
Yep, STALLINGS.
Sorry, STALLINGS.
Yes, thank you, Devin. You put it in the chat. And last name Carter, but my handle is all one word, Ellen Stallings Carter, on Instagram, and on Facebook I'm actually also Ellen Stallings Carter, just so people from my past before I was married can find me,
Okay, perfect. And then with the Mother's Day bundle thing, that's something I don't need my kit for. I can just post it on my page basically, and then send them, the whole thing, pictures and stuff like that, like you said. I don't need a kit or anything. I can get started now before I receive my kit.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get started right now, but like Ellen mentioned, it's all about how you present it to your audience. It'd probably be best for you to just announce that you're doing something new first, as opposed to like, hey, check out this Mother's Day bundle, right?
Right. I like the whole thing.
From the beginning, like, you put your curiosity post out there first, and then we go from there for sure.
I like the whole thing with the picture of my mom and pampering and like that. Like, that was really cool. And then another question, if I could, was that basically, now that you've got them interested by your hints and keeping the curiosity going, and then you get a personal message from them. Is it okay to ask for a phone number? Because I feel like I can create more enthusiasticness with my voice through personal messaging.
Yeah, Morgan, that's exactly what I do. So especially when someone's interested in the business, I get them on the phone immediately. This is something that
Okay.
has really helped close the deal for a lot of people a lot quicker. So what
Okay.
I typically say for people is, hey, so glad to see that you have interest or something like that. Or hey, thanks for reaching out. Thanks for messaging me, because you're validating something that could have been scary for them.
Yeah.
And then I say, I would love to tell you more about this. In order to save time and see if this would be a good fit for you, let's jump on the phone, or let's do a quick chat. I'm
Okay.
available tomorrow at 4 p.m. Does that work for you? Give them the
Okay.
time, solidify that, and always end your messages with a question so that you can continue the conversation.
Okay, cool. I'm going to be definitely messaging you, Ellen, on all, these are all super, this is all so new to me. So, that was really cool. Everything you said. So yeah, I will find you on, Facebook, or even maybe after I find you on Facebook, would that be cool if I could even call you?
Perfect. Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome to the team.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, Ellen, thank you so much. You freaking killed it. Yeah, it was just awesome. So I really appreciate it. And, I hope everyone has an amazing night, and let's get after it. I'm interested to see everyone's posts and the creativity and how they have fun with it, how they add value, how they stay consistent, because that's the key. And I'm really excited to watch everyone grow their social media game, and all because of Ellen and her amazing tips. Definitely. So thank you, Ellen. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
You too.